Good afternoon, Oak Grove families. I wanted to provide you an update on the district's information regarding COVID-19. With such a monumental amount of focus being placed on public spaces and cancellations of high-profile events, you are rightfully concerned about your students, as we are as well. We are certainly in uncharted territory and want to first prioritize our emphasis on the health and well-being of the students and staff of Oak Grove and their immediate families. This does not mean that we feel that closing school is either necessary or warranted at this time. This message is to provide you information that you may be asking yourself, as we know you have questions about next week, March 16th through the 20th. If I don't answer your question, I will have a form on the website where you can post your questions to me, and I will respond and post those responses on the website for all to read. If additional announcements are necessary, they will come in the form of a video like this, podcast, or additional information on the website. If an emergency message is needed, we will also send dojo messages, teacher ease messages, and a Blackboard alert if that's necessary. So let's get started. Is Oak Grove going to be in session for March 16th through the 20th? Yes. We're planning on having full attendance days, with the exception of Wednesday, which is our normal school improvement day, which is 11:55 dismissal. Will the Board of Education meet as usual? Yes. The Board of Education meeting is still going to take place on the 18th at 6 o'clock here at Oak Grove School. Who makes the decision on closing schools? The decision to close schools is a local decision, meaning the superintendent, in consultation with board members, other educational leaders, and the county health department, we make that decision. We have not heard of any state or federal proclamation of closing schools at this time. What should you do now? Will you continue to monitor your students and their temperatures and continue to take the same everyday precautions against getting sick, like washing your hands and covering your cough? In the event that you begin to not feel well, it's been suggested that you call your doctor and potentially do telemedicine to determine the best action when you're not feeling well. Will Oak Grove require e-learning or at-home learning days? Currently, we are working as a staff to develop our e-learning plan in anticipation of the state providing emergency rules to allow e-learning days for those districts that do not currently have them in place, like Oak Grove. The plan will primarily involve devices and internet access, but the district will also provide kits to students that don't have Wi-Fi at home. Will we be in attendance on March 30th through April 3rd? Yes, we are planning on having school the week after spring break. The administration will be monitoring the situation very closely to determine what is in the best interest of our students and staff and public health. If I'm concerned about my students' attendance after spring break, can I keep them home? Currently, I don't believe that we can determine excused absences due to parent concerns, but I'll check with the Regional Office of Education and provide an update on our Q&A page. If I haven't answered your questions, please send me a message below, and I'll post the questions and answers on the webpage at og68.org/COVID-19. Thank you for your time, and please do your best to protect your family and especially the elderly within our community.